Thanks for inviting me here tonight. I just want to say that I'm the Commanding Officer, Inspector Rich Napolitano of New York City's 911 Center. We strive to serve Roosevelt Island and the city the best we can, and we're here to help in any way possible. We've made several enhancements to the 911 system just recently, and I'll jump right into it. Roosevelt Island is a very unique place. It's Manhattan. But seeing that it's covered by a Queens precinct, the 114, we would consider it part of Queens as far as the 911 system is concerned, because we assign Queens resources, Queens police resources to this island. It's also an island where there's not cross streets, or it's very difficult to know what the cross streets are here. So just to give a quick background on how 911 processes calls, when an individual calls 911, we greet them with the phrase, 911, where is the emergency? After you give the address, and please, just give a couple of tips since I'm here as well, give the address as slow as possible. We understand that you're going through a very traumatic event, and sometimes that is not easily done. Give the address, just to say 556 if it is, Main Street. After we get that address, and this is a standard operating procedure for best practices for most 911 centers, we're required to ask, what are the cross streets? So we make sure that we get the location correctly. Because Main Street is in every borough except for Manhattan. So if we don't ask those cross streets, sometimes we may get the wrong address, and then, the resources will not even show up. So just please bear with the operator when they're asking that question. So since this has occurred, we have changed we've put enhancements into the system just to make it even work more efficiently for Roosevelt Island. So we put all 96 addresses that are on Roosevelt Island into the system. So as soon as you give your address, I'll say 556 Main Street again, it'll actually pop up on our operator screen. It'll say Roosevelt Island. Okay? So that's one thing that we did immediately. We also are refreshing our operators. They are trained in this. They are trained in geography. But we're giving them refresher training in regards to Roosevelt Island. We're basically explaining everything that I said right then and just going over it. Okay, I also have the commanding officer of my training unit here, Ms. Adalia Paget. Can you just stand up, please? And I also have the instructors. Please, everyone stand just to show. I had them come and they actually, please stand up, please. Thank you. I had them come to Roosevelt Island prior to the meeting, and they drove around the island. So they're going to be the individuals that are actually training on 911 operators. So they'll have first-hand knowledge of the uniqueness of this area. That's what we've done so far.
Hold on a second. So we're going to make a brief departure from the agenda. We will take questions, but we are joined by a special guest.